Hello and welcome to the Achieving Academic Success Startup video series. First, a huge welcome to the Algonquin College community. We are so pleased that you are taking the right steps to setting yourself up on a path to success at Algonquin College. My name is Lauren LaRocque, and I coordinate social activities and orientation here at Algonquin. In addition to these service webinars, we have a ton of resources available for you in getting started on your winter semester. Please continue to check your email or visit algonquincollege.com/orientation for more information. I am so pleased to introduce our first presenter today, Megan Fraser, who will be sharing everything you need to know about getting your course materials. Megan?
Thank you, Lauren. Hi, everyone. My name is Megan. I'm the marketing coordinator for our campus services. I'm also an alumna of the public relations program here at Algonquin College, and I'm here to chat about course material services today with all of you. So course material services. So the team is here to help students get all of their course materials and provide a diverse selection of materials, including textbooks, manuals, workbooks, flashcards, and then different formats as well, including digital, print, or used materials. The team also ensures that all course materials are easily accessible and affordable for our students. And we also have representatives available to answer any questions and help everyone get their materials before their classes start. So how do you access your course materials? So if you're a student from the Ottawa, Perth, or Pembroke campuses, you can use Booklist. To get to Booklist, just go to the campus store website, thecampusstore.ca, and there's a tab there for Booklist, and then it will ask you to log in. Your login information for Booklist is your network account username and password, which are found on your Access account, which is our Algonquin College student information system. And that username and password is typically assigned around the same time that you would receive your timetable for the term. So once you have that information, you can log in. Once you get into Booklist, it will show you all of your materials for your courses and then what formats they're offered in, print or digital or used where available. And then it will also say required or recommended. If it's recommended, it's highly recommended, and then obviously required, we expect students to purchase those. If you're a student from AC Online, we also have a search by course function on our bookstore website. So you can use your course code to search that way and find all the materials that you need. We do also have this QR code. If you want to pause the video and scan it, that should bring you to the Booklist login as well. Or if you happen to be on campus and you see posters with this QR code for Booklist, you can use that as well. We do also have a course materials website with more information if you would like to visit there. It's just algonquincollege.com/course materials/students. So once you're in Booklist, you can view and purchase your required textbooks and course materials, and then choose your format, and then it will also say if there are used materials where available. We do offer shipping within Canada, the US, and internationally. We are also open for in-person shopping, so you can come in and have one of our representatives help you, or you can choose to shop online and then do curbside pickup or click and collect, where you pick up either in-store or curbside pickup is in one of our designated parking lots. So how to access your digital resources. So you'll have to search Algonquin College Textidium to get to Textidium there. Once you're there, you need to register and enter your email, copy your access code and paste into the registration form for Textidium. And then you'll have to install Textidium into your computer. So you'll log in, click download apps, and then download all. And then from there, you'll download a copy of your course material. So you open Textidium, double click the e-text that you're looking to download for your device so you can use it while offline. This is a great idea to do at the start of term, especially because Wi-Fi and internet can be inconsistent sometimes, and that way you can access all of your materials without needing Wi-Fi or internet. So on the side of the screen here is an example of an access code and what it will appear once you've logged in. So if your receipt says digital code or publisher resource code, sorry, you will visit your Brightspace course for further instructions on how to redeem your code. We do also offer other materials that are helpful for your courses as well, such as references, study charts, and more. These study charts we have in a variety of different subjects, business, English, anatomy, all kinds of things, health sciences, all kinds of things to help you learn your materials. So you can visit our website, bookstore.algonquincollege.com/books/reference or bookstore.algonquincollege.com/books/study chart. So that's a very high level overview of getting your course materials. We know that you will likely have more questions. If you have questions, please check out our FAQ on the bookstore website. So the address for that is just bookstore.algonquincollege.com/FAQ, and you'll pull up commonly asked questions there, and you might be able to answer your own question. Or if you still need assistance and would like to speak with someone, you can always reach out to the course material team by email at cms@algonquincollege.com. Or if you have an issue with your order from the store, you can also reach out to the campus store at algonquincollege.com. Sorry, the email is campusstore@algonquincollege.com. Thank you. That's all for me today. I wish everyone the best of luck in this start of term, and thank you for listening to this presentation.
Thank you, Megan. Up next, we are joined by Melissa Staden, Academic Advising Coordinator, who will introduce you to your student success team and offer tips on how to stay on track during your studies here at Algonquin. Melissa?
Thank you, Lauren. Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa, and I am working with the Student Retention and Academic Success team here at Algonquin. I've been at the college now for just over 3 years, and I'm very happy and proud to be part of this community, and we are excited to welcome you here in January. Today, I'm going to be focusing on your student success team. Now, we have a lot of services and supports at Algonquin that are here to help you succeed with your academic goals. Today, I'm going to be focusing more on the key contacts in your program, your specific program, that are able to help you with your student success. So we have 4 contacts in your department that you will probably interact with on a more regular basis. We have your professors, and those are the people in your class teaching you the material. And we have your academic advisor, your program coordinator, and your student success specialist. And those are the 3 that I'm going to be providing a high-level overview of today, as well as how to contact them within your department. So your program coordinator can help you with specific questions that you might have about your program. Some examples include questions about prerequisites. So those would be courses that you need to successfully complete and pass before you're able to take the next course. An example of that would be Biology 1 and then Biology 2. Questions about dropping a course and when it will be offered again. So for scheduling purposes, you would want to know if you are dropping a course, is it going to be offered next semester, or are you going to have to wait until next year? And then questions about program progression. How are you progressing? Are you on track? Things like that. Next, we have your student success specialist. Your student success specialist is like your compass for accessing the various support services that are available to you at Algonquin. So if you're not sure where to go or to have what service would answer your specific question or issue that you're having, student success specialists can point you in the right direction, as they are really known as the subject matter experts on all of the resources that are available to you at Algonquin. As well, if you're thinking about withdrawing from your entire program, so not just 1 or 2 courses, but your entire program, say you've been here for a couple of months and you're realizing that maybe the program isn't the right fit for you, you're going to start that process by meeting with your student success specialist. They're going to ensure that you have all of the information you need before you make that decision. Then we have your academic advisor. Now they can help you with setting and achieving academic goals. They can help you with questions about program progression, similar to a program coordinator. As well, if you find yourself falling off track or you're really struggling in some of your classes, an academic advisor can help you with resources and support to get yourself back on track. And when it comes to your career in your field, big picture questions as well. So what are you learning in your classes and how do they connect together? An academic advisor is a really great resource to tap into. They are faculty in your program, they're teaching, they've been in the field, they know their program really well. As well, you may notice in some programs that the name for the academic advisor and program coordinator is the same. And in some cases that is the case because it's a smaller program and they are just combining the role into one. So where to find your student success team? So you can find your student success specialist, your program coordinator, and your academic advisor on our academic success website. You can just click on the little tab right there that's highlighted below our banner. As well, you can contact us through the website, take a look at our great FAQ. There's a lot of really great information on our website, so be sure to check it out when you have a chance. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you very much for taking part in our AC Startup, and we are looking forward to seeing you in January at AC Day 1.
Thank you for that great presentation, Melissa. Next up, Shannon Finley, who will be sharing everything you need to know about Algonquin College's services that may allow you to receive academic credit for prior post-secondary education, work, or volunteer experience. Shannon?
Thank you, Lauren. My name is Shannon Finley, and I'm part of the PLAR and Pathways team. I am an alumni of the college myself, having graduated from the Mechanical Engineering Technology program many years ago. I then later joined the college as an employee in 2013. Today, I'll share some tips and information about how to turn your prior experience into course credit at Algonquin College. There are two ways to recognize your previous academic or previous experience at Algonquin, either through credit transfer or through prior learning assessment and recognition, or PLAR. Credit transfer, also often called exemptions, allows students to receive credit for their previous post-secondary studies. You can transfer your previous credits towards a core course or in a general education elective. Core courses are mandatory courses that are part of your program of study. General education electives are required courses, but are outside of the core material of your program, and they are divided into 5 themed areas that are listed. When applying for a transfer of credit for a core course, the content of the course you have previously completed must align with the material covered in your current course. When applying for a transfer of credit for a general education elective, you can either match a specific course offered, or you can match a course to one of the theme areas. For example, if you completed a basket weaving course at another college and we don't offer a basket weaving course, you might be able to just apply towards a course in the arts in society theme. To be eligible for a transfer of credit, you must have completed your course at a recognized post-secondary institution. We don't recognize courses from private colleges or universities, unfortunately. Typically, you must have also completed those courses within the last 5 years and have passed your course with a minimum grade of C or 63%. You can apply for a transfer of credit through your Access account. The online form will request a PDF copy of your course outline and your official transcript, and you will be prompted to pay the assessment fee of $10 per course, up to a maximum of $50. Please note that electives, some communication courses, and math courses, and other courses at the discretion of the academic area can be completed more than 5 years ago and be recognized for credit. If you have any questions about credit transfer, please contact Renee Dixon, and her contact information will be at the end of the presentation. So what is PLAR? Well, PLAR stands for Prior Learning Assessment and Recognition, and allows you to receive course credit for your non-academic life experience. What we mean by this are things like paid employment, community work, independent study, on-the-job training, volunteering, or even travel and leisure. In terms of how PLAR actually works, if a course covers material you already know because of your work or life experience, you can apply for a PLAR and request an assessment. This is referred to as challenging a course. You might need to write an exam, put together a portfolio, attend an interview, or complete an assignment. The assessment method often varies depending on the course, and so it's decided by the academic area. There is a fee associated with this, and that will depend on the assessment methodology. So it's $90.70 for a portfolio or an assignment, and $113.61 for an exam. PLAR results are transcribed using the same grading scheme as the course, which means the grade for your PLAR may impact your GPA. And finally, we encourage you to apply early, as PLARs do take time. If you can apply for a PLAR a semester in advance of when you're scheduled to take the course, we advise you to do so. So recognizing that PLAR and credit transfer are similar but have very different application processes, I'll just recap the differences between the two. So credit transfer, also sometimes called exemptions, is for when you have that prior post-secondary academic experience. The equivalency between the courses is determined through your transcript and the course outline. If you're successful, the credit will be transcribed as an EX for exemption, and you're to keep attending class until you know for sure that the transfer went through. PLAR, on the other hand, is for when you have prior work or life experience. You'll be asked to complete a portfolio, an assignment, or an exam in order to receive credit for the course, and generally your results will appear on your transcript the same way as if you'd taken the course, so either a letter grade or a pass-fail. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Renee Dixon, as I mentioned before, for credit transfer, or myself for prior learning assessment and recognition questions at the following email addresses. And check out our websites as well for details. There's lots of information on the website. Thank you very much and best of luck this term.
Thank you, Shannon. Joining me next, Alicia Gibson from Algonquin College's Cooperative Education Department. Alicia?
Hi, everyone. My name is Alicia Gibson. Thank you for having me here today. I am the Operations Coordinator in the Cooperative Education Department. I am a proud Algonquin alumni, and I have worked at the college for almost 20 years. I'm happy to be here today to chat with you about co-op and the opportunities available to students through cooperative education. I'd like to start with a little bit of a breakdown of what co-op is. Co-op is quite different than what some students may have experienced in high school or perhaps in other informal capacities, but Algonquin College Co-op provides students with the opportunity to participate in a 16-week or longer dedicated co-op work term within their program of study. So approximately 40 programs at Algonquin have co-op embedded into the program of study. And while you're participating in your program, you have the opportunity to also participate in co-op. So co-op is 16 weeks in duration. It's a paid full-time opportunity outside of your academic studies. So you may participate in 2 or 3 academic terms and then have the opportunity to participate in a paid co-op work term at predetermined intervals throughout your program. So this co-op is a little bit different than what you may have seen in a high school co-op setting, and also would be different than what many students will experience in a clinical or field placement, which is a different form of work integrated learning at Algonquin. All are excellent options because it provides you with hands-on experience in the industry. The only difference with co-op is that you will have that paid experience embedded into your program of study and receive academic credit for that opportunity. So what is co-op exactly? Co-op is a full-time job, 35 hours a week or more, directly related to your program study. It is paid. It is 4 months or longer in duration. Many programs have multiple co-op work terms embedded into the program of study. So students may have the opportunity to participate in 1, 2, or 3 co-op work terms as part of their program. To confirm if your program has a co-op work experience, you can go to algonquincollege.com/co-op and click on our programs tab to find more information about the programs that include co-op in the program of study. You should have applied to the co-op version through OCAS or the international portal. So most students would likely already be aware if they're coming into the co-op program or not. 3 facts about co-op that we like to provide students. It increases your learning opportunities. So co-op placements increase learning, problem solving, responsibility for your learning, and really enhances your classroom performance. So that is a stat based from Dressler and Keeling in 2004. We also know that co-op students are more employable, and employers perceive students who have completed co-op programs to have skills beneficial to their workplace. And in the long term, co-op will earn you more money. Within 2 years of graduation, students who participated in a co-op work term earn on average $2,000 to $8,000 more than students who did not participate in co-op. There are 3 phases to the co-op experience that you will work with our team throughout your time at Algonquin. We like to start with the co-op prep term. So the co-op prep term is kind of your introduction to the co-op experience. During your prep term, students will participate in the co-op readiness activities, which allows them to work on their resume and cover letter, their job search techniques, mock interviewing skills, and really introduces you to the co-op program and the co-op experiences that would be available to you. So during that time, you will participate in workshops, you'll connect with our team, you will complete a Brightspace course for the cooperative education readiness activities. And at the end of that term, at the end of that course, you will be ready to begin your co-op job search. So moving into your co-op job search term, it's an ongoing job search term that is the semester before your scheduled work term. So during your job search, you'll be applying to positions through Hire AC and conducting a self-directed job search. You'll be asked to participate in interviews with employers. You will have the opportunity to participate in additional workshops, and ultimately you want to secure employment. So if you are successful in your job search and you land, earn that co-op opportunity, you will move into your co-op work term. So that co-op work term, you will work full-time. You will complete activities through Brightspace and Hire AC to reflect on your learning experience. And there are some academic assignments as well that you will complete during your co-op work term to identify your learning outcomes and really reflect on that co-op experience and bring it back to the classroom setting. So essentially, you'll be working with our team for up to a year, perhaps more, in a co-op capacity. And we will prep you, we will bring you into a job search, and then ultimately you will complete a work term with a co-op employer. International students. This is just an FYI for international students that you do need a co-op internship work permit. Many students will come to the college with this documentation, but if you do not apply for the dedicated co-op internship work permit, we will provide you with further instructions and directions on how to do that. It's really important that our international students gain experience. So if you have the opportunity to get a part-time job that can really build on your resume and build on your Canadian work experience, even if it's just volunteering. Many students prefer, the volunteer method, and you can really gain some very valuable transferable skills through a part-time job or a volunteer-based position. Be proud of where you come from. And many of our international students come to us from all over the world and have a variety of language and experiences that they have come to us with, and it's really important to highlight this. So make sure that you add your resume, your language to your resume, and be proud of where you come from. And we also like to highlight as well that international students can work in federal government departments. It's a little bit of a myth that international students can't work in the public service, but that's not the case. We've had a lot of success with international students working in different federal agencies at the provincial and municipal levels. And so that is an opportunity available to you as well. So international students, very important to apply for your co-op internship work permit, gain some Canadian work experience if you can before your co-op work term, add languages to your resume, be proud of where you come from, and do know that those government opportunities do apply to you as well. In order to remain eligible in the co-op program, students must maintain a minimum of 2.7 GPA or higher. Some of our co-op programs have a higher GPA requirement, so please ensure that you are familiar with the co-op eligibility for your program. You may contact your program coordinator or review the eligibility details on our co-op website, algonquincollege.com/co-op, and ensure that you do meet or maintain those eligibility requirements to ensure success in the co-op program. Students must complete all of their courses before a scheduled work term and remain in good standing with the college. So we do expect students to remain up to date on those courses. Do not drop or withdraw from any of your courses that may make you ineligible. That includes your gen ed courses. So there are general education courses embedded into the programs of study, and it's really important that you stay up to date on the entire curriculum of your program. So while participating in co-op, we also require students to be a good college ambassador and represent the college in a positive light. So you are an Algonquin student representing Algonquin in the community, and we do expect you to follow the college conduct policies and be a great college ambassador for the co-op program. Thank you everyone for joining me today through this presentation. This is just a very quick snapshot of the co-op experience. you do have any questions, you can find us at www.algonquincollege.com/coop. You can email us at coop, C-O-O-P, @algonquincollege.com. Or when we do return to campus, you can find us in C226, the second floor of the C building. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Alicia. Next up, we are joined by Rebecca Sun from our Center for Accessible Learning. Rebecca?
Thanks, Lauren. Hi, everyone. My name is Rebecca Sun, and I'm the coordinator of intake, assessment, and outreach for the Center for Accessible Learning. I've been with the college for over 10 years, and I'm passionate about student success and development. And as a former high school teacher, I've always enjoyed working closely with students to learn about their academic and career aspirations. In the next few slides, I'll be sharing information regarding the Center for Accessible Learning, often referred to as CAL, and how our department can help you succeed here at Algonquin College. Our department offers remote and in-person appointments, and if you'd like to visit our office, we're located on the 3rd floor of the Student Commons building. The Center for Accessible Learning provides academic accommodations and educational support services for students with documented disabilities applying to or attending Algonquin College. Our services are confidential, free of charge, and disclosing a disability is a personal choice and 100% voluntary. Students access CAL for many different reasons, and each year our department supports over 3,000 students who live with permanent or temporary disabilities. CAL has different branches and teams of professionals to support you every step of the way. As a CAL student, you have access to the following support services as needed. The intake coordinator is available to meet with students to discuss documentation requirements, provide screening for suspected disabilities, and information and referrals for assessment services. Once you're registered with the department, you'll be assigned a disability counselor who will work one-on-one with you to develop a letter of accommodation and provide supports for disability-related needs. We have a team of learning strategists who are available to work with students to develop appropriate learning strategies. This may include study plans, note-taking, organization, and task management. Our learning strategists also have various workshops throughout the year and are offered to CAL students. We have a team of assistive technologists who are available to assess what types of technologies you may require to support your academic studies. And they also provide training and information regarding these types of adaptive technologies. We have CAL Test Services, which provides a quiet, accommodated writing environment for students with disabilities when those needs cannot be met in the classroom. Students who are registered with the Center for Accessible Learning and have a current letter of accommodation can book their tests and exams with CAL Test Services. And unique to the college, we have the Transition Support Center and the Apprenticeship Success Center. The Transition Support Center, often referred to as the TSC, supports students who identify with autism spectrum disorder as they transition to post-secondary education. So you'll receive one-on-one coaching with a disability counselor, and you'll also have access to a sensory-friendly drop-in space on campus as well. The Apprenticeship Success Center provides supports for apprenticeship students who may have had an IEP in high school or who have a diagnosed disability and attending college. Let's take a look at how you can self-identify and register with the Center for Accessible Learning. The first step is to complete the request for support form, which can be found on our website. And along with the request for support form, we do encourage you to include any relevant supporting documentation related to the disability or disability categories that you are identifying with. So for example, you may have had an IEP in high school, or maybe a psychoeducational assessment, or any kind of medical documentation that confirms or acknowledges a disability. If you do not have any documentation at the time of completing the request for support form, you can indicate that on the form and the Welcome Center will contact you for next steps. It is recommended that you register with CAL early, and a general guideline is usually when you accept an offer of admission or the semester before you start your studies. So for example, If you're coming in the winter semester, we encourage students to register in November or December, so the semester before. However, you can still register with Cal after you've begun your studies here at the college. Documentation requirements. All supporting documentation must be completed by a regulated healthcare professional. So for example, a family physician or psychologist, but it's really dependent on the disability. And our website has a comprehensive list of medical professionals to consult regarding each type of disability. Also on our website, we have the medical information request form, which can be provided to your healthcare professional. And it's a quick and easy way to request appropriate documentation for registering with Cal. And if you're in the process of acquiring documentation or you're just not sure where to start, you will be able to get interim accommodations, which are temporary and does have an expiry date, but that is something you can discuss with your disability counselor when you meet with them. Also, if you're applying for OSAP, you do have the option to identify as a student with a disability to access additional grant funding. You must self-identify and complete what is called the OSAP Disability Verification Form. We will also accept this form as documentation of a disability for Cal services. And if you'd like to contact us or have questions after this presentation, feel free to email us at cal@algonquincollege.com. And if you're ready to complete the request for support form and submit documentation, you can send that documentation to the Welcome Center at welcomecenter@algonquincollege.com. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Rebecca, for that presentation. Last but not least, our Student Learning Center. WADA will be sharing important details on services such as peer tutoring, library workshops, and more. Over to you, WADA.
Thank you, Lauren. Hi, everyone. My name is Wada Almanifi, and I'm the coordinator for the Student Learning Center and peer tutoring. I am an alumnus of Algonquin College and have worked at the college for about 10 years in a variety of different roles. So I really enjoy being part of this community and being part of the students' journey. So today I'm really excited to talk to you about what the SLC is and what are some of the services that we offer that can support you during your academic journey and as you start your winter 2022 semester. So let's get started. So our first service that we offer is our coaching lab. So our coaching lab is where we offer free support in fundamental areas that are needed in most programs across the college. So those are areas like math, writing, computers, anatomy, presentation skills, study skills, and ESL. So we have coaches who are experts in the field and they will help you with the different concepts that you might be struggling with and just help answer any questions that you might have. And we have one-on-one as well as drop-in. So one-on-one will allow you to meet with the coach more individually, and then drop-in is more group and allows you to pop in anytime during the session. So in our coaching lab, we also have our ESL English group conversations. So this is where our ESL learners can get to practice speaking, across different themes for during every session with their peers. And these sessions are facilitated by our coach. So it's just a great opportunity to continuously practice your English language skills. If you're looking for more, course specific support, this is where peer tutoring will come in handy. So we have peer tutors who can provide one-on-one help in course specific content and material. And our peer tutors are upper level students in your program who have achieved high grades in GPA, and they are trained to tutor you in those courses. So they'll provide, again, some guidance and support in the different concepts that you might, need more assistance with. They won't help you with your assignments, but they'll help kind of, look at similar assignments as well as cover some of the concepts that you might be struggling with. So this service does cost about $8 an hour, but the good news is that we have many financial supports available that you might be eligible for that will give you a certain number of free hours of tutoring per week for the semester. And finally, we have our workshops. So we have workshops in variety of areas, and they're all free, and you can sign up for as many as you want. So some of the workshops that we offer are in digital skills area. So those are things like getting started with Brightspace and Zoom, Microsoft 365, online collaboration, digital portfolios. So lots of kind of exciting workshops in that area. We also have our academic workshops, and those are on topics such as writing your academic paper, how to cite, how to avoid plagiarism. And finally, we have many workshops in study skills. And those are things like preparing for exams, note-taking, and time management. And all our workshops are in collaboration with many departments across the college. So again, you can sign up for as many as you want. They're all free. And we publish the calendar for the semester in advance to allow you to kind of plan ahead on what you're looking to sign up for. So this is the SLC, or the Student Learning Center, in a nutshell. Something to note is that, for the winter 2022 semester, we have some exciting news. We'll be offering a hybrid delivery of our services. So we'll have some online and some on-campus presence. So keep an eye out on our website and our communication for more information on what that's going to look like. So if you wanted to get any more information about the SLC, or you had any questions, you can check out our website, algonquincollege.com/SLC. You can also send us an email, slc@algonquincollege.com. Or if you wanted an answer right away, you can come and chat with us live Monday to Friday between 8:30 to 4:30 during business hours. And that's pretty much it. Thank you, and best of luck on your new semester. And we look forward to seeing you at the SLC at some point during your time at Algonquin. Take care.
Thank you, Wada. And thank you to all of our new students for tuning in to the Achieving Academic Success Startup video series. We cannot wait to see you on January 10th.